Drink me some of this water before we get into it. Before I get into this and then go ahead and get my day started for the Sunday, man. Sunday vibes, you know what I'm saying? Your boy in here just vibing before we get these cook-up sessions going, before we go check out this outdoor setup to see how we gonna set up this screen print equipment and all that good stuff. Yeah, man, it's actually finna be a great little Sunday, you know what I'm saying? We finna have a lot going on. The bro's supposed to push up so we can put these plays in motion. So before I get all that going, I really wanted to just get on here and chop it up with the nation, you know what I'm saying? Put something out on my backup channel, because I don't never really make nothing for the backup channel. And I know I've been getting a lot of questions on my main channel and comments asking me different stuff, and I ain't really been able to get to touch on it. So I really wanted to just put some content out on the backup channel, and you know what I mean, I could touch on everything y'all been asking, update y'all, let y'all know what I'm gonna really use this channel for as well, and start using it more, because I really been neglecting the channel. But I really just been backed up on content, and I ain't want to be flooding the same content on my main channel on the second channel. I kind of want to, like I said, keep this more so raw content and unedited and just straight upload it like this video. Like, I'm not editing the content too tough. And if it's something that I can throw a quick edit in, or I gotta chop out a video for like copyright purposes or something like that, I will. But honestly, I ain't even really tripping on that on this channel. This channel really just, like I said, a backup channel just for behind the scenes and a lot of stuff that I don't want to post on my main channel due to copyright and just having to follow the YouTube guidelines and stuff like that. So yeah, man, we on the second channel with it, backup channel. Your boy in here just vibing, cooling at the lab, you know what I'm saying? Doing what I do. We in here, infinity pillows and shit. You know what I mean? Drinking good H2O. Got the Creator Nation hookahs and all that in effect now, man. This is another setup that we got that we're gonna be podcasting. I actually need some more art to swap out for my wall, because I've been had this art piece for a minute, and it's time for me to go ahead and go new art. And I said when I film on this side, I kind of want us to do like different art for the walls, and you know what I mean, different custom pillows and just different setups and shit like that. Y'all know me, bro. I'm big on aesthetics and how stuff look when it come to the real productions and what we really putting out, like the real podcast content and the real YouTube shows or whatever it is that we doing. But like I said, this the backup channel, so y'all gonna get to see everything, the making of everything, all the behind the scenes and all that. And that's what's gonna be dope, man. You gotta keep pushing. And me, you know, I be preaching on the consistency and all that, and I do be consistent, but I gotta be consistent all around the boards. Even though I know it's gonna require help for me to really do what I'm trying to do, I still gotta get on, like I said, my backup channel and post. We gotta keep posting full episodes on the Creator Club channel on YouTube, and just spreading the content around on our platforms, because we trying to grow our audience all over the internet, not just on, you know, YouTube or only solely on Instagram. So, you know, man, for some of the people that's been asking me questions on being consistent, or how to stay consistent and how to stay relevant and how to keep going even on the days you don't want to keep going, you know what I'm saying? That's what I do, bro. I try to balance it out with not being stuck on one platform, not spreading myself too thin on sticking to only one type of content, and not feeling like I only got to do one thing and boxing myself in, you know what I'm saying? And just being 100% authentic to myself. So when I upload my content now, as y'all can see, it's really just based on my life and lifestyle in general. I used to upload a lot of like print content only, solely just print content. But I got to a point where I'm like, okay, yeah, I got an audience that follow me just to see me do like t-shirt printing and make custom apparel and stuff like that. But I also got people that just following the journey to see where I'm gonna take my businesses and what I'm gonna do next, you know what I'm saying? So when I realized that, I'm like, bro, I gotta start uploading and sharing more of the journey outside of just the printing, because it's more to my business than just printing the clothes part of it, you know what I mean? It's actually a whole lot that go into it that I don't share, or I wasn't sharing at first, that I felt like, you know what I mean, I need to start sharing it and letting people see it, because it's other people out here that's probably trying to take these same steps, and it can be beneficial to people to share that. And then also, it's a way of therapy for me. I ain't gonna even lie. Like, when I do my podcast and my YouTube and different stuff, I get to chime in, share my opinion, share how I'm feeling, and touch on things that I got going on in my life, and kind of get it off, you know what I'm saying? And not feel like I have to go lock myself in and just work through it. It's how I would back in the day. Like, I would just go lock in and work and create. But now I get to sometimes just sit down and be like, bro, it ain't all just about creating the physical part. I get to just mentally get shit off and touch on and share my thought process and things that I've had to do from a mental aspect to make these wins come to life too. You know what I mean? To manifest this major cool life that people think I have. Nah, life cool as hell though. I ain't gonna lie. Life is definitely great. I appreciate every day, man. I don't be tripping on nothing. I'm enjoying this journey. Everything that y'all see me doing now, I manifested this shit from when I was like a teen or in my younger days when I was in my early 20s. A lot of people still think I'm a kid and don't really know how old I am, but you know what I mean? I've been putting in work for a minute, man. So now we just here to share the journey more. I wish I would have started recording a lot earlier. I did record a lot of stuff early on in my journey too, but a lot of that footage and content got lost with like my old computers and stuff. So a lot of stuff when I was doing when I was teen that I had on video, I don't even have it no more. But I do have a lot of stuff documented that y'all can go back and see that I'm gonna be sharing soon, because I'm working on the documentary on my life. You know what I'm saying? My uncle working on the documentary on his life, and I'm really trying to do a whole documentary on my family. So yeah, y'all gonna get to see a lot of the backstory of how everything came about. I'm gonna be sharing it. And then like I said, I got my bros coming on with me too. So y'all gonna get to hear the stories from different people and different aspects of what it looked like to, you know, what it took to really get to this point. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of growing I gotta do, but I do know that I'm on the right path. And that's good enough for me, knowing that I'm here following my purpose. I'm walking on the right path. You know what I mean? God guiding my steps. And you know what I'm saying? I'm helping others, bro. And I'm helping myself in the same time, and my family and my friends. So I can't really complain, like, and I wouldn't complain. And that's what I think. A lot of people be out here with victim mentality and complaining and not really willing to put in the work for the things that they say they want. And once you realize what you want and you know, bro, you're going to go all out for that shit, like, that's what it is. And it really ain't no debating it. It ain't no fighting it. It ain't no stopping it. It's like, it don't matter what it is, nigga. I'm going after it. It don't matter what obstacle get in front of me, bro. I'm pushing through it and I'm going to make it to where I'm trying to go. And I'm getting everything that I want in life. And I'm going after anything that I want in life. You know what I mean? So that's just what it is, bro. You got to go after it. You got to be willing to fight the fight, stay consistent, put the work in every single day, even when you don't feel like it, and then know when it's time to take a break. You know what I'm saying? So I know when it be time for me to take a break. Y'all will see me not upload videos for a while and have to check in and be like, you all right, bro? Everything good? I done had people check on me. I was gone so long. But it'd be like, nah, I'm just taking a mental break. I'm just living life. I'm still working whether y'all see it or not. But I'm just not putting the work out and probably doing the backside of the work. Meaning like I might be filming, but I just ain't ready to put the editing work in yet. You know what I mean? Because the editing is the real work. So I'm always working, but I do know when it's time to take a break. I'm not a robot. I'm a human at the end of the day. I have to feel some of this shit. I have to go through some of this pain. I have to go outside in the sun and really touch grass and really live life. You know what I'm saying? I can't just be locked in working all the time. And staying consistent don't mean like doing the exact same thing every day. But as long as you working towards what you trying to complete or go after or win or accomplish, then that's being consistent.